Alright, this is for Fausto's new Formula 149. That's the mag strip, 25 inches of mag strip folded and taped. And that's the mix, 2 to 1 to 1. And I'll use this. I've got a fresh coffee filter. The other one's got a little borax on it. So that's the piece of coffee filter I'll use to wrap it up. So it's wrapped. Wow, I spoon-fed it in and did not spill a drop. That's hard to believe. So I taped the copper access on here. I got to tell you, it's a lot harder to tape this on after you've got liquid in here. Live and learn. Alright, this is going to be fun. The Fausto Cook. Fausto Sizzle. Getting ready to happen now. I got the wet cell. It's 1.8 volts. I got a 1 amp meter, and I got this printer. This is a printer power supply, so it'll provide, it's supposed to provide 32 volts at 920 milliamps, and we will see. I'm going to set you down here and see what the hell happens. Should be should be interesting. Oh, come on. There, get a good picture of my finger. Alright, so here we go. Plug it in. Wait for the mess. And I got nothing. No power. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, so this thing had a 16 and a 32 volt out. I don't know if it's AC or DC, but the suspense is killing me. Let's try 16 volts at 625 milliamps, and we're off. Ooh, looks like it's got more than an amp, and it's bubbling right away. We're off to the races. I don't know how long this is going to take, but it is bubbling. Let's see if we can keep the meter from getting destroyed from the bubbles, and I see some bubbles. Uh-oh. Now the amp meter is down to 0.9 volts. So this thing is not rated very well, this little power supply. 15.6 volts and 0.8 volts when it says 625 milliamps, a little more than half an amp, and 16 volts. Oh well. Sorry, the 32 volt side didn't work, but it is cooking. And how long will it take to sizzle that down to nothing? Alright, so I'm going to try to get the 32 volt side working again. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Now we got some power. 31.4 volts, well over a amp, and oh, look at that thing go now. And they're off. Ooh, it's got a nice sound too. Listen to that. Ooh, it's smoking. Ooh. And we're splashing the voltmeter, multimeter, making a big mess, as expected. And it still looks like it's over an amp. Ooh, look at that. Let's see if I can get it back down without getting zapped. Ooh, nicely done. Oh, and it's shorted. That's what was going on. Alright, let me see what's going on. I unplugged it. We'll see how bad it is. And I'll see if I can get it going again. Oop, it's still shorted. And one more try. Nope, still shorted. Yeah, it doesn't like this for some reason. I don't see any short. Two zaps and it's out. Let's try the 16 volt side. Yeah, it seems to like the 16 volts better, so let's bubble it for a while at 16 volts and a little over an amp. Not sure why Fausto said to do it wet. Seems like it would dry faster if it was a thicker mix to start with. Alright, I'm just going to let this go for a minute and grab a drink of coffee. Wait for the place to burn down. Just kidding. I do have my fire extinguisher handy. Oh, I gotta tell you, I'm getting tired of waiting for this. It is bubbling up nicely. More than a minute. Oops. Fausto, I don't like your Fausto sizzle, man. It's a pain in the ass. I think the batteries will work just fine without this shit. Yeah, it looks like we're losing some of the water. I might just stop this and let it dry on its own. I'll seal it with a little straw in there. Let it breathe for a week. Put it under load. And when it dries, when I post this, I'll ask Fausto what he thinks I ought to do with this thing. I think it would have dried quicker with a heavy paste, like a peanut butter consistency, instead of just liquid like he said to do. Multimeter is full of black shit. Oh well. Alright, I'll let it go through the end of this song and that's it, man. What do I do with that empty space there? Just fill it with some activated carbon? Yeah, I'll just I'll hook it up to a load and see what happens. And I'll wait for your recommendation, Fausto. Big empty hole in there. What do we do with all that room? We have more of the mix, but it's all liquid. Alright, I'm going to put an end to this. There we go. Oh, look at the voltage. The voltage is way down. It was up around 1.7, 1.8 volts. Now it's down to... It's doing some interesting stuff there. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. A quick note, this thing is nice and hot. It's about ouch temperature, I'd guess around 200, 250 degrees. And the voltage is climbing back up.